What's up, Fragrant World? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. My name is JC, and this is Stay Fresh Productions. On this channel, we talk about everything fragrance related. If you like that kind of content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button, stick around a while, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video, and make sure you hit that like button so YouTube and myself knows that you like this kind of content. Now, today is actually a subscriber recommendation. Today we're talking about fragrances that I've been sampling and that I plan on buying and that I recommend you buy as well. This was actually recommended to us by Jasper. If you missed my latest community post, make sure you go check that out. We got a great thread going. Essentially, I'm looking for ideas for content that you want to see. So check out the thread. Make sure you go through and give a thumbs up to recommendations that already sound good to you, and feel free to leave one of your own. I just want to know what you guys want to see. I want to bring content that you're actually going to want to click on and watch all the way through. Thank you to those of you who have participated thus far. It's been really insightful to get your feedback. So we're going to dive into this topic. These are 5 fragrances that I've been sampling, that I have really been enjoying, and that I really recommend you sample, and I'll probably be getting these at some point within the next year. Now, 4 of these are niche fragrances and the 5th one will be a designer, so let's dive right into it. These are all provided to me by a good friend of mine via a great website called Fragrance Line, or Fragrances Line, I think is what it's called. This is not a sponsored video. I have no affiliation with them. I don't even know them, but my friend, very good friend, gave me a whole bunch of samples through this website, and I was so grateful. So you know who you are. Thank you so much, but let's dive right in. Okay, so I don't have any bottles to show, so I'll put the bottles on screen. First one up here, I have them all sprayed. This is African Leather from Memo. Man, this is, I'd heard about this for years. I was sleeping on it, and I am so happy to get my nose on this stuff. This is gorgeous. Like, this swept me away from first smell. This is a leather scent. There is saffron in here, so it does have quite a rough leather quality, but it's still very smooth and very elegant. There is a beautiful woodiness from some vetiver. It's quite spicy from cardamom. It's funny, this reminds me of another fragrance which is also paying homage to a region, and this comes from L'Artisan Parfumeur. I love this one. This is Timbuktu. Many of you know this.
Hey everyone, it's Future Justin. Justin didn't know he had the bottle upside down, but not to worry, I'm here to save the day.
This African Leather to me is kind of a richer version. It's just like denser, more full, has a touch of a more sweetness to it. It just seems like a more present version, while this is a little bit fresher, even though it's not necessarily a fresh fragrance. There's more incense and things in here. I haven't heard anyone make this comparison before, but they do share quite a few prominent notes. And again, to me, they smell similar, but African Leather is special. I know it's super expensive, but I'm gonna be looking into getting more of this. That's killing. Next one up, this is from the House of Amouage, and just to give you an idea of what these decants look like, they're very generous. Again, it comes in this cartridge style sprayer. You can see this is Beach Hut Man. It literally slips in like this. They come in various colors. You can take it with you. Really, really convenient. This stuff is, man, this is mint done right. It's very green, very fresh. Mint, ivy, I think galbanum is in here. It's very green and woody and just very fresh, and it's very verdant. It reminds me of being by a bunch of, greenery and trees, but not necessarily near water, so to speak, which I don't think they're really going for. It's woody and green and fresh, and it's very potent. This stuff is so powerful, but I love it. This might come off a little medicinal to some, but man, I'm loving this stuff. I will have to pick up a bottle of this. That's Beach Hut Man from Amouage. If you're liking this content so far, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I love making this kind of content. If you want to help support me to continue doing so more often, more full time, then you can go support me on Patreon. I would love to have you be a part of the Fresh Fam. There's a bunch of ways that you can participate. Each tier comes with its own perks and ways that you can just get more exclusive content from me and just get my time. We're doing live hangouts, via YouTube. We're doing one-on-one, video hangouts with some of my patrons. We're doing giveaways. There's so many things going on there, and I'd love to share it all with you. And I really would appreciate your support. If you want to just go check out the link, again, it'll be down here in the description. See if you find a tier that works for you. If you have any questions, you can always reach out. If you want to know more about Patreon in general, you can check out this video that will give you a pretty good insight into what it is, how it works, and how you can get involved if you want to support your favorite content creators. So thank you in advance. Okay, this is probably going to be my Aventus killer. I haven't worn Aventus in I don't know how long. It's been a long time because my Aventus is broken, as I've talked about in previous videos. This is Hacivat or Hasivat, I'm not sure how to say it, from Nishane. It's not exactly like Aventus. You probably know about this one already. Not exactly like it. It is quite fruity and sweet and woody and fresh and kind of smoky as well. As it dries, it does kind of diverge away from the Aventus profile, but I mean, they're clearly related. But this stuff is also very strong. Honestly, it smells better on my skin than it does on this paper, but I am loving it here on the paper too. This is good stuff. Again, I'm gonna have links to all these fragrances down below, whether you wanna purchase a sample or just go on a full bottle, I will have links down. But this one's special. I can see why people really dig it. Next is another one I've been absolutely sleeping on for years and years. And I've seen it mentioned so many times in so many lists and all over Facebook, all over Instagram, all over YouTube, from Xerjoff Nio. Again, many of you already know this. I'm late to the game. I know it. I know there's a lot of you out there who are always commenting on my videos saying how Nio is one of your favorite fresh fragrances, not only because it's fresh and it's great quality, but it's also great in performance. It lasts a long time, has beautiful sillage, great presence. I think it's a citrus floral. There's quite a bit of a white floral quality to it, maybe neroli. And again, it is quite bright and citrusy, but it just sticks around. And it's very elegant. It is perfectly unisex. One I highly recommend checking out. If you haven't, if you're like me and you were sleeping on it, get you a decant at the very least. This stuff is good. That's Nio. All right, so last up is our only designer fragrance. This is a carded sample I have of, yet again, a fragrance I'm late to the game with. You might already have this. From the house of Guerlain, this is L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum. Again, nothing new here. I heard this might be discontinued. I don't know if that's true. This is beautiful. It does have a resemblance to the original L'Homme Ideal, which is an awesome fragrance, which I've almost purchased many times over the years. I'm not sure why I haven't. That's a gorgeous fragrance for the autumn, and it's very unique. It's a very interesting, warm and sweet almond fragrance. It's kind of a gourmand. It has a little bit of a freshness to it. Again, it's quite unique. This takes that DNA, amps up leather, and that cherry vibe is amplified as well. And it is just, it's unique, even more unique than the original, I think. Kind of in a different direction, but again, still bears resemblance and very elegant. So I'm gonna have to pick up a bottle of this if it is discontinued. I'm not trying to start rumors here, but if it is discontinued, then I wanna get this as soon as possible, and I recommend you do the same. Again, I will have links down in the description. All right, so that's it. Those are a few fragrances. There could be more I could include, but that's all we're gonna go with for now. Fragrances that I will be most likely purchasing pretty soon. So if you've tried any of these, I'd love to know your thoughts. If you've wanted to try any of these, I would love to know your thoughts. If you've never heard of any of these, then I would still love to know your thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let's have a discussion about it. If you liked the video, once again, please like the video. It helps me out. It helps with my videos visibility across YouTube. And once again, if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed yet, then you're one of the 50% of my viewers who have not subscribed to my channel, which is mind-blowing to me. There's more than 50% of people who watch my videos that don't click that button. So again, please, that's all I can do. I'm sharing with you what I'm passionate about, and if you like it, then please just click that button and go on about your day. And again, my content will come straight to you on a regular basis, so you'll never miss it. But all of you here in the Fresh Squad, those of you who are part of it, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you. We're getting close to, what's the number? 30,000. So that's pretty cool. I hope we get there pretty soon. And those of you who haven't subscribed, again, join us. Let's get to that 30,000. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.